Welcome back, everybody. So, in today's episode, again, resource gathering. We could really do with getting to build that. We got 18. No, that's not doing. Yeah, that makes sense. We're not probably going to get that done in time. Again, general resource gathering. Basically getting further along. They're nearly grown. Nice. Getting there. We need to get some more built, like in here. Up our vegetable intake makes life a lot easier. Yeah, we can keep this high all the time. Be looking at a fridge soon. Fridge cost. That's not stupid. Actually, we could do that quite soon, and then we could up our intake of food. Get rid of this, or move this basically. Put it into stuff into there. Change that into clothing maybe. Back wall there. And tools. Get a fridge in. See, we have to power the fridge, but we do have a solar panel now. So that's helping. And then we won't waste any meat going forward, so maybe the next aim is a fridge. Yeah, it makes sense. Let's go for a fridge next. Let's get that off. Oh no, it is off. Leave that on. Get that generating. Our next aim is a fridge. Easy. Oh, get this on full. Half. Don't need to really worry till we come home. That will need to be 1200, that's easy to do, and that needs to be 200, so we need to get that fully up, then use up some, then get fully up again. That's alright, that's easy to do. Look at moving this and putting a fridge in that corner. We did build the window last time, so we're warmer in here at last. Naturally go next to there. I don't know which side really, wherever it feels best, but I like having a kitchen window for some stupid reason. I know it's a game. I know it doesn't make massive difference, it just feels like it's the right thing to do. Then we're going to need to start thinking about defences outside. Anti-bear defence. Yeah, no, happy with that. So, fridge next. So, general resource gather and build a fridge. For that, what a plan. Hope everyone's alright out there today. Still doing my recording 2 episodes per day. 6 days out of 7. So 12, probably 13 episodes a week I'm trying to record at the moment, with only 2 going up. I want to get nicely ahead to make it easier in the future. Got the wood, got the other materials, so it is just a general gather. Nice, nothing really to worry about. Let's go out on the ground, do some gathering. Gonna rain? Don't know. Is the answer to that one. We don't really need any wood on this run. Always need fire bricks. Well, we're going to push a bit further inland, weren't we? We're going to have a look at a different area of the map. Not going too far, but let's push over this way a little bit. Unlock some of the map for you all. And me. We pick up boxes and bags we see on the route. And after lunchtime, bag ourselves a couple of bears. If we're making a fridge, we can now preserve the meat longer, which will make life a lot easier, especially with winter coming. Not yet, we're a long way off winter. We'll be at the moment June or something. Sure, but yeah, it's June, July time. It's not going to get cold yet. But it would be easier if when it does get cold, where our meat supplies store. Because there'll be less animals around, and the animals that are around will be more hard to kill. And you'll get freezing leaving the base. So having a good source of meat in the base will make life a lot easier for those couple of months when it will be hell on this game. And that will show real difficult, which is why we started when we did, trying to maximise our chance of survival through the winter period. When I first played this game as a co-op, oh, that horrible move, there we go. Yeah, when I first played as a co-op, myself and this gentleman called Dylan, we were playing together as co-op. We spawned in winter, thinking, this will be fun. We played DayZ winter, this will be easy. And then we very quickly made a decision that we'd made the wrong decision. I think I remember rightly, when you die in winter, you spawn in with a heat pack, and you need one. I'm not going to go up into the mountains down here, but we're just going to open up some of this area of the map, really. We're going to have to go down here at some point. Basically, because up there somewhere we're going to make a cougar killing hut. Somewhere we can go to when we need to generate resources. Go and base ourselves in a hut for a couple of days and just kill cougars. Very boring stream when that happens, but really useful. Cougars, obviously, massive generation of sinew, which we need for making horrible wool. Yeah, massive sinew is needed for making proper rope, which is needed for making like everything that we need, basically. Not a massive run, just a rimble around the outside to a certain degree. I have a new survival game to add to the mix, which we're going to be recording. I think probably by the time that you watch these episodes, which we must be heading towards mid to late November now that I'm recording. It probably will be out. Interested to see. Be a little bit careful down here, because push up there too far and very soon we'll hit another cougar area, and we're not ready to fight cougars. We've got the pistol, we could take it down, but I'd rather fight it when we're ready. Easier to fight it from a hut that we build, believe me. Come back round. Probably unlocked some of the map there. Yes, we have. That's really nice. That. We go down there in the river. See, it's stalking. It's not like a wolf or a bear. It sort of stalks more. fight it yet. Let's swing round and make our way back now. Push up into the mountains too far for safety. So, the map feels massive, but we're only actually 400 metres from base. Or 450. I think because you probably move in real time, rather than say on DayZ where you move doubly quick, I think it is. Locked crate that we can't open. Dangerous going up here. From the other base, we're not stupid on 1,000 metres, 1,200 metres. It's all short distances. Just feels a long way. But really happy with this little run. Don't really want to fight him yet. We're not ready to gather those type of resources yet, so just move out of his sphere of influence. Is that the right word? I think it is. As you're learning by now, me and words don't always go hand in hand. Low on resources, aren't we? A lot of energy in that little run around. Where's that chicken? Heard you, mate. I heard you. It's nice going out and gathering normal resources and not worrying too much about wood for a change. We're going to have to worry about wood at some point soon. But this run is just about collecting boxes, bags, picking up some of this stuff. There's 100 of that, realistically, help no end. You know, 2 fire bricks would be awesome. Help us get ahead. We use up a fire brick a day. Until we get a cooker in the base and radiators and massive resources to run them. So that'll continue. So I think I said in the last episode we're going to plan to do some specials to go along. So I think on the 50th episode, on the 100s, etc. I think we should do a double episode on each of those, rather than your normal single, just to say that we've made it to 50 episodes. Let's do a double. Might be quite nice. We're never going to show this live. It will always be pre-recorded. Not a massively popular game. The ones of you that are into it, you're really into it. And it's probably the only game you play, and I'm with you. A long time, this was the only game I played. I loved this game. But the grind is probably too much for me to play 24/7. The game is amazing, but there's such a massive grind. With a lack of reward sometimes for that grind. But you can make some amazing bases in here if you're a base builder and you're into that sort of thing. Well worth looking into. Even if you like some of the survival elements of, say, DayZ, but you find the rest of it a little bit too much for you, or PvE is not really your thing in DayZ, but you want something that is PvE-esque. This, add in the AI if you want a challenge. Don't put in the AI if you just want to do the pure survival side like I do. Fun must be at 12 o'clock. Yeah, we can start thinking about hunting meat now. It's really nice. Let's do some bear killing. Fire brick dealt with. So at least we're not going to lose out to a fire brick now. But I would like to turn a profit. So 2 fire bricks. I think we're turning a profit in resources anyway, for minimal use. There's a bear up there. Well, go for Mr. Bear. Get us some meat and some more resources that we're going to need. Lucky? I think so. And it'd be nice to get to that point where we're not wasting meat. So a fridge is useful. You have to remember to turn it on and then turn it off when it's empty. And also store livers now for when we get ill. It makes life easier. Obviously we need to make the fridge first, but we should be able to do that on this episode. Without too much hassle. Weaker than you get stuck in the current on here. There we go. We're out. At some point we'll look at upgrading our pistols as well, because that makes a massive difference. We can upgrade the firepower of our weapon systems. And then you get to a level where even the basic pistol will kill everything you throw at it, within reason. Bigger magazines and... Here you, Mr. Chicken. I can't see ya. One of them. Off we go. Might be a slightly short. I don't know actually. We've got, it's only 10 and then we've got some work to do downstairs. Blocking in some stuff. So actually... methods in my madness. So some of the stuff we're going to block in is being done because at some point we're going to have a mining rig in there. Mining rig means that we can mine without, like, we don't have to do what we're doing now. We can just put a rig in, it will search the ground for mine, it will mine down and bring us resources up. It makes life safer and easier. As much as now it feels like you're a long way away from things like that, and we are. We're not a stupid distance away. This island used to have a lot more bags and boxes on it pre last patch. You'd always get 1 or 2 on here each time. Like that. And at least there's a node there. Now, when winter comes, this will all freeze, which means that animals will move out onto the ice. Also, before winter, we'll get September, October time, when the moose move into rut and they become aggressive. So rather than like at the moment they run away from us, they'll run towards us to attack, which is an experience in itself. Where are you? I hear you. There. Not anymore, you're not. I'd like to get the fridge full of meat ready for winter. I reckon one fridge full to be used only in emergency. We won't be going very far from our base come winter. Just that won't have the resources for it. Long term you can bottle things as well if you get to that level. If you're enjoying the content, drop me a like and a comment. If you're new to the channel and you're into Subsistence, or even if you're not and you like DayZ or Grey Zone or other survival games or PvP realistic milsim shooters, a sub would be amazing. You can always comment below on the sort of content you'd like to see that fits into that sort of area. You never know, I might add it to the game list and start making some content for you. And I mean that. If it's the right game that fits into, I don't have a problem with buying a game, researching into a game and buying a game if I think it fits into what I would make content in. What I do have an issue with is spending money on something that isn't really for me. So I'd rather buy it on Steam if I'm going to buy it anywhere, because that way, if it's not for me, I'll get it refunded as credit Steam. At least that way I can spend the money again on something I do want. Turned a profit on the old fire bricks, haven't we, today? Nice. I can get one more. That was one used and two extra, which would be a really good deal. Oh, another bear there. Let's get you. There. That's the wolf there. Do the wolf as well. Two bears. Have to be very lucky, we might get them both. Certainly to store the meat. Gonna run out of arrows soon, so just get a little bit careful. Maybe we won't, because of the arrow situation. Pop up here. In we go. Feather. That means we're not going to have to use up another lighter. Get them cooked. And get our hands washed. Yeah. And get our hands washed. Go down to do it out the safe way. amount of bears around. Drink that. That. And kill all canteens. You block off this so bears can't get to us, basically, or see us. Where we are, but that needs to come on full. Get that up to 200. Keep this bubbling along as much as we can. Need that. Gonna need that. Gonna need that. Probably gonna need that. We might need that. Operation build a fridge, basically. Eat those 3. Yeah, save the other 3. We've got the fridge built. Resources, it's about 200 of that, and then get that back up. So that's what we're pushing for. That. There. Not going to initiate that yet. Power for other things. Going to need that to build what we need to build. Good to go. Get it to 200. Turn off the other thing will turn off, and then just up the fuel. Get that back up to 1500 because we're going to start drinking fuel then. And I know the experience. Not massively, but it will make a difference. We're here. Drop off. That out of the equation. We'll probably have to carry that again. Annoying. Maybe not. Take out the SKS. Next one. Okay. Future. Stacked up. Shotgun ammo. Perfect. Good bit. A little bit of SKS. That stacked, that stacked. Then that done. Couple of sticks. Build a couple of arrows or 4 arrows. Nice. That's doing. Getting close. Excellent. As soon as that hits 200, it will stop generating. Going to need to move this one. So we use end on the keyboard to pick it up. We're going to turn that into where we're going to store clothing, aren't we? We're going to put that there for clothing storage. We're going to pick these up. Clothing and tools we're going to store in this one. stick our fridge in this corner. So that's now turned off. Let's up the juice in these. And now it's all about getting to 1200. Then we can get the fridge built. And I want a little bit more than 1200 because obviously as soon as we, well, 1200 will be fine. As soon as it lets us build it, because by the time I've built it and I've moved it over there and deployed it, we'll have built up a bit more power again. Start to preserve meat, which means that the next episode really we need to start thinking about going hunting. Just up the meat intake massively. No matter what it is, as long as there's lots of it. But now we've got to that level, by the time we get to like into the 30s with our episodes, we're now starting to make stuff. We're not, it's not just surviving. The base is built to the level we want to build it, roughly. We're now starting to put stuff in that we need to make the base better, to increase what we're doing. I hear an animal nearby. Problem? Down there. Alright, live with that. Nearly there. Good, good. Oh, they've not spawned one inside the base. Nah, it's alright then. They shouldn't. Our solar panel's still doing its thing. We're going to need more solar panels and a windmill. Let's get that fridge made. Bring power. Now, I'm going to stick that back to... Maybe speed it up so we'll get more out of it, but slower. And we can deploy our fridge. In it goes, turn it on, and we have a fridge. Oh, that's a really good, really good. What? That's down there. So now we're going to start to use more of this space up, so we've got to be a bit more careful in how we do things. Fire bricks over there. So we can't store that food in the fridge, but there will do. So now if we look at our power consumption, we've got coming in 2.35, we've got going out 0.07. But that's what's good. Fill that up. 5 in each. Now we're going to start producing more. Upstairs at some point, that can come there. We'll get to 300 and stop on production there. But I'd say that's it for this episode, guys. Hope you've enjoyed watching, and I will see you in the next one.